Now tuned into something super tight. Puffin' something sticky, nigga, I roll through the light. Need to hear something real just to get me through the night. I'm looking for them jackets cause I know they looking shite. Know I'ma get some game, tuned in with super tight, yeah. I get the low love from Big Bobo, from the front seat, not no photos.
Already, baby, what it do? It's your big dog, Bubba Luciano in the house. Thank you again for tuning in to Super Tight TV. We back, up your back, going smack, smack, smack. You know how I like it. What?
I thought you was going to do something different because we had a female guest. But
stop it.
I guess
everybody like a little smacking. You know what I'm talking about?
Lord.
Everybody like a little smacking. Well, they smacking or smack, smack. You know what I'm talking about?
Y'all got a PR.
What? I mean, I'm not politically correct all the time, but I try to stay, you know, in the gray area. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I want to kick it to, you know, forgot, excuse me. Mm-hmm. I'm Bobo Luciano, and I got my sexy ass, gorgeous, my ball and chain. Not just my beautiful wife is in the house. Damn. My side.
It's your girl, Jazzy K.
Yeah, Jazzy K is in the building. The real, the original, the only Jazzy that I know.
Okay.
That you should know too.
The one you better know.
Already, for sure. But say we got a real, serious, super tight guest today.
Yes.
I like doing it for the ladies. Let me tell y'all something, man. Ladies, especially my sisters, you got any kind of talent? I mean, you better be talented. Or skill. Holler at us. Get in the comments. You know what I'm talking about? I mean, we're trying to get y'all up on here and put a shine on. And I got a soft spot in my heart
and we ain't talking about twerking.
I mean, unless you the best twerking.
Count as a skill.
Hey, wait a minute. If she bringing in $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a night, that's a skill. She might want.
That's not the talent we're seeking.
But what if she's doing that to go to school? Get herself through college.
Coming to the stage.
Big booty Judy, come out. I'll make it clap. Either way, back to the realness of it. I'm sitting here with a real super tight guest. You know what I'm saying? I got a young lady here that has some serious vocal cords. A lot of talent. You know what I'm talking about? We just been sitting here chopping it up. She's a very nice young lady. Probably young enough to be my daughter. But I love what she's doing. I love the visuals. I love the motion. I love that, just everything. So I want to bring to the stage, to the platform, the beautiful, the incomparable, Jaye Humble.
What's poppin'?
Yeah.
Longest introduction ever.
Hey, I've been working on them introductions.
He got it
I'm going to get a job, though. One day you're going to say, man, I'm going to be at the Grammys. I need you to bring me on stage. Now, I'm going to get that call from somebody.
It's gonna be me.
Okay, yeah. And I'll work on it. I had the whole crowd to be like, every time I say something, they're gonna be like, damn, she did all that.
Say less.
Say less. So I'm gonna kick it to my sexy ass wife and let her roll with it.
Thank you, husband.
Get it started.
So Jay, man, I'm so happy to have you. I am a fan, first of all. So first up, for the people who may not know you, let everybody know where you're from.
So I'm Jaye Humble, and I'm originally from San Diego, California.
Okay.
Home is Texarkana, Arkansas.
Oh, okay. Texarkana, Arkansas. Okay.
Yeah, that's home.
How was that growing up?
Country.
Country. Is it really country or just a small town?
I ain't gonna say it's just country. It is a small town.
Because when I think
everybody's
of country,
cousins.
Yes. When I think of country, I think of like where my dad grew up in East Texas.
Okay, well, yeah.
So
that sounds country.
Yes.
Well, I have family in Texarkana, Texas.
Yes.
So I know, yeah.
Got that state line.
Yeah, right there. Gotta take that picture.
Right.
Y'all stupid.
So, when did you move to Dallas?
So I moved to Dallas about 5-6 years ago. I was going to school playing basketball in Mississippi. Okay. I went to Mississippi College. I also went to East Central, which was a JUCO.
Okay.
And then I made the transition and came to Dallas.
Okay.
All right.
What position you play?
Point guard and shooting guard.
You got a little skill level, huh?
Most definitely.
Oh, you see that?
Like, yeah.
Oh, I see how
I
you
ain't
look.
just singing out here.
Yeah.
No, that's right.
You know, I was talking. We were talking earlier about basketball, at a junior high school level with some friends. You remember we were talking earlier? You didn't mention that.
I mean, you know,
You should say, "Hey, I got that."
Jack of all trades.
Okay.
And we hadn't got there yet.
Yeah.
So when did the music bug bite you?
So the music didn't even touch until 5 years ago.
Really?
Wait
You know
a
how
minute, you never sung, you didn't sing in church?
No, so I am a PK.
Okay.
Shout out to my parents. Of course, was in the choir, grew up in the church. But of course, that wasn't something I was trying to do.
I'm about to say that voice.
I had the hoop dreams.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But as far as being a pastor kid, you know, you had to be the first one in the church and the last leaving the church.
Yeah, and there every Wednesday and Saturday.
Right. Praise dance rehearsal, choir rehearsal.
Why they do us like that?
I don't know. To this day, I'm still wondering.
I remember, what denomination were you?
None.
Really? Yeah, you must be young, because back in the day, you know, them Baptists, you've heard of them Southern Baptists.
I've heard.
Oh, you get out of church 1:30, 2 o'clock, you've been there since the morning. You know, if you went to Sunday school, then you're going to go back.
Non-denomination will be straight to the point.
Yeah.
You're gonna do your...
Yeah. Only thing about non-denomination, I love the praise and worship.
Oh, most definitely.
But the standing up all through the...
We do a lot of standing up.
Oh, that's standing up through them 3-4 songs.
And he got offering.
Oh.
You're right about
Sit
that.
up, stand down. Sit up, stand up, nigga. Sit down, stand up.
Saying all that in
They
church.
do.
See what I'm talking about?
Right.
Yeah, I'll take a ghetto every
Cutting
time.
up. Oh, anyway, so 5 years ago. So what made you wake up one day and say, you know what, I think I want to sing?
Well, I was going through a transition of really just trying to find myself. I was really going hard, you know, just trying to figure out the whole basketball thing. And it wasn't really going or panning the way I wanted it to.
Yeah.
I tried one more time by moving to Dallas because I was going to play on the semi-pro team.
Yeah.
So I had to make the decision because they wasn't paying us. We had to come out of our pocket, you know. So I had to finally make that decision. Well, do I want to do this or do I just need to just go to work?
Did
Wait, the semi-pro don't pay?
No.
I'm not gonna say it. I think it depends on
Your skill level?
No, don't do that.
Come on now. See, you got to watch this one.
I think it was I think whoever I was with at the time of who connected me with the individuals. I don't think in that district they were.
I got you.
Yeah.
Did you ever think about considering maybe I go overseas?
Those. I mean, I'm not thinking about it no more. I don't want to.
I'm talking about during that time.
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah, I drove to Atlanta, tried out, got my money took. Trust me, yes.
Yeah, you tried.
I did. I tried with a long ED at the end.
Glad you didn't go to Russia.
Right. You're right. You are absolutely right.
You stuck over there.
So then I was working at Walmart and I met a guy. He looked clean. I was like, you know, I wonder what he do, you know? And we exchanged words and he said that he was a producer. But then from there, you know, he was just giving me some tips as far as like some modeling things because I wanted to model too.
Okay.
When I was going to college, I was even doing modeling classes.
Okay.
So music was never in my thoughts.
Wow.
Yeah. And even when I was young, my pops tried to get me to do modeling. And he was like, "You so gorgeous. If I can get you to walk in some heels." But I wanted to go, be out there with the my guy cousins and the boys, play football or basketball and stuff. I wasn't thinking about none of that.
The preacher said that?
Yeah.
The preacher said that.
He did. So clearly they seen something in me that I didn't see in myself.
Already.
So when I came to Dallas in the whole Walmart situation with the guy, I got my first interview. And then I was rocking my natural afro. And I seemed to like attract a lot of people with that.
Yeah.
And
it kind of just
and
it just took off from there. So modeling was the first, and then 5 years ago music came.
Yeah.
But I decided that I wanted to just go ahead and take music serious because I went through a real depression stage. Because I was like meeting the wrong people.
Is that what got you in the depressed stage?
Yeah. I'm investing. Yeah. I'm talking about modeling ain't cheap.
It
Oh,
sure
no,
is.
no.
Music ain't
not.
either. Entertainment, period.
Well, I can imagine anything that you try to do at a high level on your own
Correct.
is going to be expensive.
But it's just something about that modeling and stuff. They stay taking your money.
I hear that
Definitely.
about, I hear that about a lot of things, though. You know, basketball, cheer. I mean, rapping. I mean, everything. I mean, look how we started this platform. Every time we turn around, somebody was saying we need to buy another cord. We need to buy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It was.
I was like,
anything you want to do at a high level, you think you got it until you don't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You're
and
like,
it was
damn.
just, people. I guess it's just the people that you meet, because I'm not gonna say everybody's not professional, but it's a lot that goes on with the modeling, and it's like I just got tired of being somebody that I wasn't.
Yeah.
absolutely.
And I didn't want to have to take my clothes off
No.
just to get a play. You know what I'm saying?
That's the thing about that modeling, man. If you got some kind of class about yourself, and then they ask you to do that, you're like, oh, it's almost like acting when you have to do a love scene. You're like, ooh, and the embarrassment of it to some people for your first time doing it, I bet you it's kind of scary.
Yeah, but the love scenes, they be fake.
But if it's your first time and you
Yeah.
got all these people watching you, and you don't got on nothing but a thong or something on or something like that, that's
I mean,
okay.
they paying.
Okay, big booty Jude.
No.
To the stage, looking at it.
All right.
Yeah, but who told you could sing, Jay?
Yeah, I went. Well, was it the depression and one day you wrote a song?
No, like
how did you?
I already knew I could.
Oh, okay.
Like I always sung in the shower.
You was one of them humming under your breath. And
Yeah,
they like,
I always sung to myself.
Everybody sound good in the shower though, because of the ambiance.
No.
But
To themselves, they do.
Oh,
To themselves, they do.
okay.
But I remember my best friend when I was living in Mississippi, and when the basketball thing was over with, she was on the music stuff.
Okay.
And then she was like, when, like you said, me humming, and she was like, "Can you sing?" I was like, I can do a little something. And then so she told me to do like a little chorus that she had already wrote. Shout out to Jazz, and she was like, "Girl, all you need is some vocal lessons."
Wow.
And that was back in 2017, 2018 when she said that. And I was like, "Girl, I don't want to do no." I just wanted to keep that to myself.
Yeah.
And so when she said that, and then when I was, about to come to Dallas, she was like, you need to go. You need to get away from this small town, and you need to go chase your dreams.
Wow.
And it's not a lot of times you have friends.
I was about to
That's
say,
true.
no.
And
A lot of people try to hold you back.
big facts.
Huh.
Big facts.
Girl, you ain't gonna you need to stay your ass here.
Or try to discourage you.
That's
not
what I'm
so
saying.
much holding you back, but yeah.
Discouraging words will kind of hold you back
Yeah.
mentally, because you're gonna always be thinking about that. I wonder if what they said was true. It may mess with you sometimes. Your mental.
Right.
So do you write too?
Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah. And what's crazy? Shout out to my whole team, man. I actually just started writing.
That's good.
Okay.
That's good.
I had dibbled and dabbled just a little bit on my first album, but when I'm finna drop my second album, and it's me, Cliff, and then you got my boy Wendell. Those are my brothers, and you got my producer Louis G, and
Shout out.
my manager London. Man, they have really boosted my confidence.
You need a team like that.
And they was like, you gotta write.
Already.
You gonna have to if you want to get them checks.
Yeah. I mean, because you can write for others.
Yeah.
And you can have several streams of income coming in.
Absolutely.
Oh my God.
So it wasn't even until the pandemic is when I got the confidence to actually, and I feel like it was always there, but you had people behind, you to really like push that out of you.
Sound like you got a good team.
Most definitely.
Good.
That's what's up.
I'd like to meet them. Like I say, you bring them through.
Whenever you're ready, I got you.
Yeah, for real.
So what was the name of your first album?
Jay Humble self-titled.
Jay Humble Self-Titled. Okay. And then the second one is gonna be what?
Triggered.
Triggered. Oh, I get triggered all the time.
Yeah, the I say that was like the freshman album. Like that was me getting my feet wet, letting people know, I'm here. But this sophomore album, yeah.
Oh, really?
Okay, now I really like
Love
The video and the visuals.
Thank you.
Loving up on me.
Yes.
Love up on me.
Loving me up.
Loving me up.
Loving me
I knew
up.
I was gonna
Shout out
get
to
it
Mad
wrong.
Rock on the beat in Atlanta, Georgia.
Already.
I love that video. It's so much black assness in it. I
Yes.
just love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? We dropped that last October.
Really?
Yeah, and it just started getting its traction like June, July, when we did the Fleet conference. Shout out to the Fleet DJs.
Yeah.
That's when it really started getting its traction.
Hey, sometimes
It be like that, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes it be like that. Let me backtrack. You say you had depression.
Mm-hmm.
We just did a show on depression. How did you battle through it, overcome?
It was tough.
Oh no. Well, let me stop. I suffer from depression, so I feel you.
Yeah, because it's like you got so much going through your mind. This ain't working out. That ain't working out. I'm sleeping on the couch. I'm trying to really figure out what is my purpose in life.
Yes. Yeah.
You know, you can't. And of course, you got mama and daddy.
Yeah.
But to a certain extent, I feel like it's only so much, with not just parents, just anybody that's your loved ones,
Yeah.
Oh, you supposed to say that. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, you supposed to say that, but I felt like I really needed to find who Jay Humble was.
Okay. Yeah. That's
you know?
real.
Yeah.
And what did that look like for you?
Really just stop giving a fuck
Say it again. You see this right here?
That camera.
about what people got to say.
Yes.
That's
I care too much.
ain't that the truth?
And as women, I think women, I ain't going to say men don't, but I just know women can be very critical and we can be very what's the word?
Don't say absorb.
Critical. Self-critical.
Yeah, no, facts.
I mess with you.
Self-critical, critical of ourselves. And then any little thing, somebody say, you can be like, oh, I'm not doing it right.
Yeah, I was a crybaby.
Yeah.
Depression will have your ass crying.
It will.
Yeah.
When you
Yeah.
depression. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, why am I crying so goddamn much?
Don't even know why you crying.
Yeah. Crying at the feed the dog commercial.
Yeah, I remember when I lost my mom, I could be sitting there watching a movie, and somebody would do something with their mama, and I just water up.
Yeah.
I'd be like, dang, I'm tripping up here. Just sitting there, just watering up for no reason. And never since then or before that did that. You know what I'm saying? Now, she's the one who told me something was going on.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I feel you on that.
And I think the most important thing, I would tell anybody, go to counseling.
Oh, did you go to counseling?
Man, what?
Ooh.
I didn't went 3 times. I went when I was going through the phase of trying to figure out who I am.
Yeah.
Then I went again through the phase of my brother passing away. And then when I became the age that I am and older, I wanted to really just go for myself without it being told to me that I need to go.
Okay, yeah. Did you go in person or was it like Zoom call or something
in
like
person.
that? Oh, wow. Yeah.
And it is something so eye-opening about that because it's another perspective. You know what I mean?
I need
outside
that.
of yourself.
I took medicine.
That you paying somebody to give you. So it's not you don't feel so bad about
I
listening.
guess that's per se what they
It's kinda-
tell us
yeah,
because
it's
they
kinda
don't want
hard
us
to.
to
Exactly.
But you just, I mean, you got this thing about I don't give a fuck about what they say, but they tell you something and you paying them for it or you listening? Okay,
Yeah, you
good.
gonna listen. You gonna listen.
You
to
gonna
that,
listen.
And you paying them. You like, why am I paying them if I don't believe what they saying?
I saw a stupid ass commercial the other day. Lady was talking about depression, and they were talking about therapy. I didn't like to go to depression because the first one pissed me off. That's what she said.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they were discouraging therapy, and I was like, wow. She said the first therapist pissed me off, and I got him walked out the door.
They must be telling her some real
yeah,
stuff.
yeah. You see where I'm going with that?
She was probably deep in her depression.
Yeah.
You got to be open minded.
You got to.
If you want to change.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Starts with the mindset.
So we're gonna jump around. We don't do this in any kind of order. Two of my sisters. You had something to do with Bid for Love.
I did.
Let's talk about Bid for Love.
Bid for Love, it was dope to be a part of that, man.
I bet it was.
I think more of anything, I think it's dope for a bunch of creators within Dallas, and I appreciate Wani and I appreciate them for, wanting to just put Dallas on the map.
Yes.
Shout out to Sean, you know, you don't really find that a lot.
No.
You know, everybody had their flaws at the end of the day, but it's like you got to look at people's heart.
Yes.
You know, and I think a lot of times people prejudge a lot from social media, you know, instead of just looking at the fact that somebody's really just trying to do the right thing.
Yeah.
Or what they feel in their heart, you know.
Wani's supposed to come out here and sit down where you sitting.
Come on, Wani.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
real,
come on,
for
Wani.
real. Soon as that casting get done, I'm gonna hold you to it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Bring Sean with you and the rest of the Dallas Riders.
Big fan.
You know about the Dallas Riders?
Yeah, I know. I be
Yeah.
seeing it. I be seeing the post.
Have you not tried to get on the horse yet?
I have not, and it's crazy because my grandparents actually have some. I'm
you better
with
get
the
down
country
there.
life, but I'm not, y'all. I still got a
Come
little
on.
city
Like,
in me.
I done ran away from Arkansas. Okay.
Yeah, but wait a minute. She
know,
grew
but
up there.
I might need to just try it, y'all. You know, just to
You know
have
what threw me off?
experience.
You know what threw me off?
What?
Because I've been watching them for a couple of years, I think, a year or so, with the little club they have. Is it Dallas Riders or something
I
like
believe
that?
it
Oak Cliff
is.
Riders or something.
Oh, Cliff Riders.
Yes, yeah. And they, Sean is always there. I mean, she's the live wire, you know what I'm saying? And then I didn't know Sean didn't know how to ride.
Oh Lord. You say that hit different.
I didn't know when Sean just taking her lessons now.
So you make it.
Yeah, she been posting on Facebook that she taking lessons. I'm like,
Oh, Lord.
how the hell you in the riding club and you don't know how to ride, son?
Right.
But that's beautiful though. Yeah.
Now I you know, major shout out to them because they gave me my first movie placement.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I'm riding with them.
Now I
Ride with
had a
him.
question. So I know on YouTube I saw the skit.
What skit? Oh, y'all went in
Real.
search. Oh, it's probably like a
It had Gary in it.
Oh yeah, like it was like a action. Cause
Action real. I think.
I didn't-
real action. That's what it was called.
actors real.
Okay, sorry.
No, you good.
I
Yeah.
watched it.
I do everything, y'all.
Was that a part? Is that part of a video coming out, or was
No,
it
no, no.
just a
That's
little skit? Y'all
that was
did?
hesitation.
cute.
We did. Yeah, we did hesitation back in 2018.
Okay.
Oh.
Shout out to Gary.
His mother is actually a good friend of mine.
Yeah, they
Shout out
good
Gwen.
people.
Yeah, they are
Yeah.
very good people.
Mm.
Okay, I was curious about that. I was like, is this the beginning
Yeah, it's
of a
already
video?
out.
I'm like, yeah, okay.
Hesitation. Go check it out.
So you got a new project. It's called Triggered.
Yes, sir.
And when is the due date?
So I'm actually gonna drop a single first
Okay.
from it, and it's coming at the top of the year.
Okay.
And we're dropping it in January. So,
Visuals.
Yes, everything.
Oh, yeah, you got to nowadays,
Got
don't you?
to.
You cannot do a song and not have the visual already ready.
Yeah, we're in the Louis, my producer. He's actually mixing it right now.
Good.
And then we're gonna get it sent off. So it'll be ready this month, and then we're going forward into January. So only thing we need to be doing is rolling it out.
Let me ask you this: Are you independent?
I am.
Are you
Love it.
on? Who owns the label? You do.
Me and my manager, London.
Oh, okay. That's beautiful as well. I love black empowerment. You know what I'm talking about? That's absolutely beautiful because it's so many people that's, you know how we've been for years and years signing away our crafts. That's why so many people nowadays is fighting to get their masters back. And for you to own your own masters now and taking your own destiny into your own hand, I think that's commendable.
Yeah.
That's
Thank
real
you.
commendable.
Beautiful
Thank
thing.
Proud.
I had to learn, y'all.
Yeah.
I know that.
well, this generation is doing it.
Yeah.
You know, we've from the '60s and them boys getting screwed over by Motown '60s and '70s. Barry Gordy running through them people like he was running through them, and then you hear about the executive, record label owners in rap music. I don't want to mention no names because that's my genre, and I don't want to know.
Right.
But you've heard some nightmare stories. I didn't get my check, or they screw all their artists and things like that. But it seems like since those times, since the '90s, more people should be educated a little bit more.
Most
Do
definitely.
you agree with that?
Most definitely.
Already, because it's your money. You know what I mean?
At the end of the day.
It's your money.
And like I had to come back to the music because I didn't realize how much money I was coming out of.
Huh? Yeah.
So I had to regroup and be
Yes.
like, is this really what I want to do?
Yeah. That's real.
It's
Like
like
real talk.
Huh?
It's
It'll
like
make
an
you think.
expensive hobby. in the
Yeah, I
beginning.
came
You
back
like,
a whole year later, and then that's when I decided, you know what? I'm gonna do it.
The business side will scare you away.
It did.
It will scare you away if you ain't ready for it.
Yeah.
Because they say it's the music business, and you've heard
90%.
that's the one I'm talking about. You've heard that saying.
Yeah.
You've heard it. So you got the album coming out. What's really next besides the album?
No, wait a minute.
Oh, my
You
wife.
jumping the gun. I have questions.
Oh shoot. Let me sit back in my seat. Just watch the show.
Whiskey on ice.
What's up?
Let's talk about that.
Come
I
to
like
me,
that song.
baby.
Yeah.
You need a shot? You need a shot?
I'm good.
Got some hen in there.
I love that song. So, how did you come up with the concept for that one?
So originally, it was actually a song that me and Gary.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he actually the Whiskey on Ice, the hook is actually his hook.
Oh, wow.
I didn't even know he did
and
music too.
Yeah, we revamped the song, and then the guys, of course, that I have now as my producers, we came in, revamped the whole song, and then you got Whiskey on Ice.
Love it. And I like your style too because I see. Well, we were already talking about how you change your look up a lot, and I like how you do the suits, you do the dresses, you do the, and I love the mix of the male female dancers. Like who's is
Man,
that
shout
you
out
or
to
is it
David
just-
Torrey.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Choreographer.
You got the choreographer, and you have a creative director.
Lovely.
You got a big team.
Man, what? You got a whole label over here. We just ready for the machine.
Put a little
Yeah,
behind
that's
it
the
now.
little That's it.
Just push
We got
you
the
on.
rest.
That's real. That's real.
So shout out to them, man. Shout out to Tootie, Brian, Brittany. They're so wonderful, man.
So Triggered, what's the tone of this album?
So Triggered-
what makes this one different from your first one?
Man, vocally wise, I've came a long ways. And writing and just you're gonna really like feel this. I'm very vulnerable, and I'm just speaking. Just speaking on that real from just life experiences of things I've been through. And I was very triggered a lot in 2022.
Girl, not you but me.
And I feel like we don't speak on triggered enough,
Or you got the people that overuse it. Yeah, that triggered me. That triggered. I mean, and there really are things that can seriously trigger you.
No, facts.
So,
Facts.
Yeah.
And I've just learned, with this album, it's really growth for me. And just learning, like, if you are around certain people and they don't bring you peace, what we talking about? Like,
Look at that camera
you
and
hear me?
say that.
And I had to
again.
learn that. Like, I'm not gonna tolerate
No.
you just because you feel like you can put me in a better position. No, if it ain't bringing me peace, I don't want it.
And that go across the board because I know a lot of people have just boundary issues and all of that. But family too. Like you can have family.
They the worst.
That
They
you know what I
can be.
mean, and you just feel like you have to deal with it because it's
You don't.
family. But that goes across the board. If it's something taken away from your peace, I love
Peace
it.
of mind is priceless.
Big facts.
I love
And
it.
therapy taught me how to set boundaries.
Want it? No, want it. It's so.
It makes
freeing.
people upset. It does,
okay.
but it is what it is. As long as I'm free,
It's for you though.
Yeah.
it's for
It ain't for you.
Exactly, it's for
It's
me.
for me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
Deal with it.
who are some of the people you worked with on this project? Did you?
My same team. I think we are probably gonna bring some more like writers or people to kind of like enhance, what we already doing. Cause I'm gonna let y'all listen to one song, but y'all gonna be blown away.
How many tracks you got on there?
So this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking doing 15 tracks,
That's cool.
but I'm gonna do a part 2.
Okay.
So the first album is gonna have 12,
Okay.
and then I'll do a part 2.
Oh, what's that called when they redo that and they add like a couple of more songs on them? Re-release the album with a couple of more songs.
I will show
Deluxe-
you deluxe.
Deluxe.
Yeah, deluxe.
Okay,
There you go.
Oh, there we go.
You got your deluxe
I
album
have to
already
call my
ready.
friend Beyonce and ask her.
Cause my brain show just went fried. I said,
Oh, you know her? Well, she part of the Beehive. But she's not just a member.
And the J Hive. Okay.
yeah, the humble way,
Oh,
What
y'all
is
crazy.
the humble way.
Humble Way?
The humble
Okay.
wave. Okay. That's
be
that
on
marketing. That's that marketing. So you made me forget what I was about to ask.
Oh, did you forget?
You go ahead. I remember.
So on this track, on this album, Triggered, which tracks are your favorite? Well, I guess I shouldn't. Well, don't answer that yet, because that's gonna mess up the last.
No, go ahead.
I like to ask.
No, go ahead.
Okay. What are your favorite tracks on this?
So as of right now, my top is the first release that we're doing, which is Stop Playing.
Okay.
Cause I really went in, like
You wrote that?
Yeah, me and Cliff.
Okay.
Yeah, and the moment, the harmonies and just together as a project came together, I was like, yeah, we gotta drop this.
Already.
Yeah.
You got one that you know is a banger.
Yeah, I knew it was a banger.
Yeah.
I mean, when it starts with you and it's just it just flows.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the one.
When it's come out too easy.
Yeah.
That is the one. You had fun doing it and all that. Listen to about 100 times, haven't you?
You hear me?
And ain't tired of hearing
No.
it. Yeah, that's
It's
one
either or it's like, I didn't even think that one was gonna
Yeah, it's
be.
one of those. Yeah, yeah.
That's how I was with Loving Me Up to a certain extent. But then I was like, okay, nah, this can go. But it was just of course, you got to have the marketing behind it.
Yeah.
And, So, but it went.
It did
It's
go.
still going.
So tell me this. I'm hip hop at heart.
Okay.
But I love me some R&B. Love it, because that's how we all came up, R&B and funk. You ever think about putting your hip hop artists? Do you have any hip hop artists on any of your projects?
No, it's actually all me, and I'm gonna say why.
Because you can rap too.
No, I can do a little. I can do a little something, but I'd rather stick to R&B.
Okay.
No, I don't mind collabing, you know, but I be wanting artists to understand it takes, when you do a collaboration, it takes two people
Oh yeah.
to push that. You know?
Oh yes.
So that's kind of where I be having a little issue sometimes.
Nowadays it's tough.
It is tough.
Yes.
You know, especially if people not really understanding the business side.
Yeah.
So I just keep it all me, and when God aligns, we gonna make it pop.
Already.
What's up?
Yeah.
Any artist you would like to work with?
Yeah, Chris Brown,
Chris Breezy.
Tiana Taylor,
Love Tiana.
Jasmine Sullivan,
Ooh.
her.
Jasmine.
I think it'd be real dope with Brandy.
Brandy has a vocal range.
She
out
can
of this
sing.
world.
She can sing.
Brandy can shine.
You think she's still relevant?
She can.
Yeah. I think everybody just in their own lane.
I've been on that. You know, that's a thing that people been saying nowadays.
But why though?
I just want to know. It's my job to ask.
But I'm saying though, what makes a person not relevant no
Well,
more?
that's
They've
the
been in
thing.
the game for so
Who are
long.
they relevant to?
To their fans.
There you go. They might not be relevant to these little kids,
Exactly.
but they're relevant to the people
And
who
they
they're
still getting
relevant
money.
to. Yes,
Still getting paid to do shows.
And it might
Yes.
not be, what we think because they not in the light as much, but
No.
then they didn't have their family. They didn't,
Yes.
they producing, they doing all types of stuff behind the scenes that we
But they
don't
think
know.
TikTok stars are relevant.
Oh Lord, don't even get me started.
I'm just saying they do.
You right though.
Yeah, K104 just hired one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, on the morning show.
That's what's up.
Okay.
I was like,
Hey,
I think that's who took Lady J's spot.
get in where you
Oh,
fit
you play
in.
too much. Why he? Oh, I ain't even.
Are you
What?
serious?
It's
They
a TikTok
replaced
star.
Lady J with a TikToker?
Yeah,
Oh wow.
yeah. I mean, she's there. Yeah, she's there. I found out her name.
Crickets.
Yeah, Crickets.
Yeah, big
Yeah.
time.
Think about that being from Texas, y'all. I don't even know if she's from Dallas. That's the thing.
Probably not.
I'm campaigning for a strong black woman from
That's
Dallas.
not going to be a local
But
TikToker.
I think people think about now because trends ain't gonna last forever.
No,
That's why they're
you
So
just
it's
said it.
like-
A trend it means it's trending right
That's it.
then, right
That's
then.
it.
And sometimes it's not going to trend forever.
it won't.
It won't. It's called a trend for a
great
reason.
majority of people.
Yeah, for real. What you think about your boy Jerry Jones and that picture he took out there in Arkansas?
No comment.
No, we real here. You from Arkansas, right?
I am.
Let's talk about that because we from Texas, and it's just as racist here in Texas as it is in Arkansas.
Texas is way more.
Well, I'm just saying.
I don't really think Arkansas really care about that.
Well, it was in Arkansas that picture was taken.
No, I understand, but I
And
don't
they
think it was
were
a big
very-
deal like how Texas is.
It's Dallas.
What do you mean? You,
It's
don't,
just that
I
Dallas.
think-
you don't think that was a big deal for them black people to go into the school?
Oh no, it's most definitely a big deal.
Oh yeah, and
Yeah.
the way they was blocking them.
No, she talking about like
How we
now.
act. Oh,
He was about to go in on me, wasn't he?
No, I wasn't. I'm just curious.
Now you see what I got to deal with.
I'm curious.
It ain't just me.
I'm just curious, though. I mean,
you saw his spidey sense was tingling. He
nah,
was like,
nah.
oh, so you don't
think that?
Yeah, look, I most definitely do, sir.
Okay. I saw Jerry on the front line.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Just want to know what. So no comment.
No comment.
No comment. You trying to get a deal with the Cowboys?
Lord, she said, I most definitely do.
You ain't finna mess up the bag, huh?
Not at all. If it come my way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Trying not to fumble that.
Yeah, you ain't gonna be like Kanye, huh?
Nah.
Mess up the bag.
Gotta be careful, man. You just
You
gotta
got to be careful
careful.
with you. That's sad nowadays.
I get like we have our platform, but everybody, we can't speak on everything.
You can't speak on everything, but you should be able to speak freely
You should.
without having the fear of being judged or counseled. That's just my opinion. And that cancellation shit that they're doing is like, to me, it's just.
But I feel
another
like
part
if
of
we
judging
didn't have
people.
social media, he
Yeah.
wouldn't have been canceled.
No, no one.
He ain't been canceled yet.
No,
He
who,
took that
Jerry?
When he was 14.
You talking about
last
Jerry?
year.
No, we talking about
Several
Kanye, right?
people.
Oh, Kanye. Oh, okay, yeah. No, he wouldn't have been. You're right. You're right.
If
He
we didn't
wouldn't.
have social media.
No.
No. With the council culture wouldn't even exist.
No,
in
it
social
wouldn't
media.
have. No.
Yeah, that's what's judging people. Mm-hmm. It might be a 14-year-old kid back there. You're canceled. And we don't even know. We think it's somebody, one of our peers.
And then once again, it trends.
It trends. Next thing you know, it's in my mind all day. I done got canceled.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so.
And the folks that need canceling never get it.
Say that.
Anyway, I digress.
You got more songs to ask about? Because I know you love her music.
I really do. But you said you had a question.
I already asked about the
I'm
rapping.
like, oh, okay.
I did. I found it. I waited for the ladies first to get through talking.
Okay.
So are you going to get in front of that camera now? A little bit of acting bug?
I be behind the scenes, y'all.
I mean, from the how you gonna say you behind?
I just don't
the
understand
scenes?
that at all.
No. I'm saying as far as like I do production as far as movies.
Yes.
Shout out to my boss man London. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm all around, so it's like whatever you need from me, I got you.
Already, but I need you to get in front of the camera.
I got you.
Already.
What you talking about? Like photo shoot, acting?
No, acting. Because I
Oh.
think you could, because you said you got me.
Yeah.
And I think you
It's
can
been
do
talks, and I just been running from it, y'all. I don't know why.
Yeah, because the video vibe. You do a little bit of
Yeah.
that has
I
kind
got
of
you.
some acting to
I got
it,
you.
kind of.
Because I've been asked, yo, you want this part? You want to do this?
You've been dodging it.
I've been dodging it, y'all.
Come on now. For what?
I don't know.
I mean, you're young. You might as well. You got
What happened to
talent.
Jack of all trades?
Oh, it is.
Okay.
That's
It
what I'm
is.
saying.
But when you behind the scenes of movie sets, that money is good.
Hey,
And you don't have to have.
One
Well,
of
I
my-
got you though.
You don't
one
have
of
to
my
have the
favorite
paparazzi
movies.
chasing
I'm
you.
gonna tell you one of my favorite movies and the favorite line that I use to this day. I've said it a couple times on the show. Superfly. You ever seen Superfly?
I have.
The man said, "I ain't turning down nothing but my collar.
Sir, that's
Don't turn
my
down no
favorite
money.
line.
I got you.
Don't turn down no money because when the money stop, you gonna say, damn, I should have took that check.
You right.
I should have took them 2-3 checks. And what if the movie that they're inviting you to be on pops?
You have a point. Look,
That's
I ain't
it.
gonna argue
We
with
never
you.
know. You never know. You
Yeah.
know how many people say I didn't think it was gonna be that one. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
When Quentin Tarantino did Reservoir Dogs, I don't think he think it was gonna be as big as it was.
I sure didn't.
Yeah, I mean, damn, they only had like three places that they went. They shot in one room. You know, do you ever seen Reservoir Dogs? It's in one room,
Okay.
and it's a classic. You know what I mean? It's a classic, and it catapulted him into doing what we've seen from him. And if it wasn't for that one that he stuck his neck out and did that, we probably would have never seen some of these great movies that he's. I mean, from dusk to dawn. I'm just playing. That's a bullshit movie, but it was funny at that time. But Quentin Tarantino's come up with some great movies. You know what I'm talking about? Pulp Fiction it's a damn classic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You seen Pulp Fiction?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Classic.
The song vibe. I like that. So how'd you come up with that?
That was actually during the pandemic.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a pandemic, baby.
Yeah. Shout out to Cliff. Me and him was actually going through similar things at that time.
Mm-hmm.
And I gave him the song. I kind of gave him the direction I wanted to go with it. I had already named it Vibe, and then he came back with what he had, and I said, "Oh, you know." And at first, I didn't like the song because they had me doing some stuff that I was uncomfortable doing.
In the video, you mean?
No, in doing the song in the studio.
Oh, really?
Singing wise, yeah.
Like
Taking me
what?
out of my comfort zone with different notes or how they want my tone, my voice tone to be, and stuff like that.
That's
And
what they for.
Let me tell you
no,
something.
that's what I'm saying. They do a great
Yeah.
job because
Yeah.
they took me and really,
Catapulted you to the next level.
yeah.
I've never been in a studio with an R&B singer or singer period, but I heard that that's one of the most difficult things to put together.
Man,
It's a lot harder than a rap album. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I would like to see that process because I bet you it's really interesting. I know it's tedious.
very tedious.
Yeah, I like to
I
see
be
that.
hollering sometimes.
Wow. Wow.
What do you have to do to? You do anything to like train your voice or?
I do. I
When
have
you're
some
in-
exercises that I'm supposed to do.
Okay.
You know, you're supposed to drink tea, hot tea,
Mm-hmm.
warm water. You know, to make sure your voice is and the vocals is there.
Warmed
Yeah.
up?
Yeah, warm.
Did they offer you some here?
Yeah,
some warm
yeah,
tea?
Y'all got, no,
Let's make sure- Oh,
The
they
water.
We
did.
got some tea now.
we got some tea.
we
Okay,
got some
okay.
tea.
But y'all took care of me though.
Okay, we just make sure you're all right.
Yeah, we good.
Okay, good.
We're looking at,
Yeah, make sure.
you got the little hot tea. Yeah.
Yeah,
I like shoe slugs in my wife. We just have fun all the
I
time.
love it.
Oh yeah, you know.
Y'all give me hope.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
There's hope.
Oh yeah. There is hope. There is hope.
Yeah.
There's hope. Okay, Jay. So now this is the question we ask all the artists. Tell us your top 3 favorite songs of yours of all time. It can be any order, any.
So I'm gonna say number 1 will be the new release. Stop Playing.
Why?
Growth.
Okay.
Just the body of work that went into the song.
Mm-hmm.
Really taking my time as a artist and really diving in with this single, you know, and just speaking some real stuff, you know. So number 2, I'm gonna have to go with Loving Me Up.
Yeah.
That was just a fun record, man.
It looked fun.
Yeah, it was fun. It was well put together, and you can just, it's a vibe. And then number 3, see,
I know.
It was
Come on now.
hard.
Gotta pick them 3 favorite kids.
I'm gonna go with Whiskey on Ice. Whiskey on Ice because it gave me my buzz.
Okay.
Yeah,
I did like the.
That's a
and
pun.
it's grown and sexy and it's fun.
It is.
No pun intended.
Nah,
And I did like the. I saw a couple of live performances you did of that song. I like that.
and it's cool that people actually know the words to that.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good feeling, ain't it?
Man, what?
It's a good song.
Yeah.
Man, I performed it. And shout out to Texas Starlist. I performed it with an event that they put on.
Wow.
And they was singing it. And I was like, what?
Hey,
feeling,
that's a
ain't it?
great feeling. Yeah. Hey, when's the next show?
We got December the 10th and the 11th.
Okay.
Where? What we doing?
The first one is at the Elephant, if I'm saying that
Ooh,
right.
the Green
The Green
Elephant.
Elephant.
Yeah, that's where I'm going to be at on the 10th.
Oh, that's a nice venue.
And the 11th, you just have to catch that information on social media.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Green
Speaking
Elephant.
of-
It's nice.
Yeah.
Speaking of social media, tell all the people how they can find you.
Man, y'all can go look me up or find me on Google. If you Jaye, everything gonna pop up.
That's a hell of a way to find me.
Google me.
But my Instagram, Facebook, and all that, yeah, Jay Humble, Jai Humble.
Man.
We're going to get you a rap feature.
Who gonna be? Who is it gonna be?
Who would you
got?
like it to be?
She ain't thought about no rappers.
I want her
She
to
was
think
like,
about it
"Let me
now."
tell
Well,
you why."
would Drake be considered as a rap?
Yeah,
I think Drake would be. That would be dope.
I read it.
Yes, Kenny Drake is a rapper.
Yeah.
I would like, cause he kind. I don't know.
He can do both.
Okay,
He's an entertainer.
I'm gonna go with Drake.
He can drop bars for you. They might not be the best high quality bars, but they will be jamming. No, they're going to be jamming.
And I like Cardi.
They gonna
too.
be jamming.
But for me, cause I'm not big on rap. I'm a love head, you know.
Yeah.
But for more than anything, I really look at people's personality.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not even more of like anything about the music, but it would just be dope to just be around that vibe.
Yeah.
You know, like that's how I look at it.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
I wasn't shooting at Drake or nothing. I'm just mean he ain't no Nas or nothing. You know what I mean?
Nas is dope.
Yeah, he ain't no Nas or nothing.
Or J. Cole.
He damn sure
I
ain't.
love
Now there you
J.
go.
Cole.
Yes.
Now we talking.
Yes.
J. Cole.
What about Kendrick?
Yes.
Okay, now so we got some action.
Yeah.
Already, okay.
But I would really love J. Cole because his mindset is just on a different level.
I was waiting on you to say Ira Lennox in one of those.
He's definitely a
He's
lyricist.
different.
You like Ira Lennox?
Cool.
Oh no, must not.
I like me some Ira.
She said Jasmine Sullivan.
I do like her.
Already.
All right, man.
What say, Miss J Humble? We sure appreciate you coming out here.
Appreciate y'all.
You are a very nice young lady,
Thank you.
very talented young lady. I want you to keep pushing, keep striving for the top, because I know you're gonna make it.
Thank you.
And we are behind you 1,000%. And I believe you are a very super tight guest.
Look,
Super tight?
no cap in that. You hear me?
No cap. Thank you, man, for coming out.
I
Already.
appreciate y'all.
Know I'ma get some game tuned in with super tight, yeah. I get to know love from Big Bobo, from the front seat, not no photos.